Is it just her? That's an epidemic. Oh, no, 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 no. Infectious green blob. Infectious green blob. There's another one and another one. Oh, boy. What have I let myself in for here? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. In this episode, I've got to use all my knowledge to set up a smooth, well-run hospital which makes a healthy profit and can deal with anything the sickly public can throw at it. They better not be throwing things at it, that's cheating. You'll need to be aware that the atmosphere around here is particularly good at carrying germs and infections. A bit like my keyboard, which I was cleaning last night. If you're on Twitter, you might have followed me doing that, and I think I might now be immune to every known germ and infection. But unless I keep my institution scrupulously clean, cleaning under your keyboard keys, you could be facing a series of epidemics amongst the patients. Please make sure that you earn yourself $150,000 and that your hospital is worth over $140,000. I reckon I could do that. Right, so we need to clean the keyboards. Let's do it. There's a very obvious place for my reception desk here, so I'm going to do that first. Ooh. It removes the walls. Oh, there you go. Oh, that was strange. Anyway, look, reception desk belongs there. So, need a good receptionist. No, they're all a bit rubbish, really. I'll have you. Now, let's zoom out and see what we've got here. I'll have a little research and training area over here, I think. Oh, right down the bottom of the map, in fact. Wonder how many doctors there are. Probably not that many. Right, research department. I was going to say, no, let's do training instead. But yeah, we'll put in the research department and we'll make it nice and big so that I can get loads of desks in. Desk, radiator. Right, one desk there. One. Ooh, no. There? Yep, there. And surely. No, I'll put it in the middle of the floor. There we go. Radiator. Okay. Now, could have some problems. Whoops, wrong one. We could have some problems with what sort of doctors we've got here. I'll have you straight away. And you. Oh, and you. Ooh. And you. Result. Right, also, I did notice there that there was a consultant. We'll be needing him. Oh, and another consultant. We'll have you and all. And we'll get our training in. God, that time's moving a bit quick. I don't like it. Right, get out. I need to build some training. Thank you. So, put that there. And then, how many seats can I get in? Bookcase, skeleton, lecture chair, a couple of radiators, and a plant, because why not? Skeleton, bookcase, lecture chair. Oh, that wasn't a lecture chair. There we go. I can get in a couple more lecture chairs. There we go. Right, consultant dude. You can come in here. Now, I noticed that one of these researchers was actually a surgeon as well. I'm afraid, sir, I'm going to have to yoink you and put you in here so that you become a consultant surgeon so that I can teach people to be surgeons. Thankfully, there's a good researcher there. Oh, another surgeon. Quick, get in there. Get in there. Oh, and another one. Oh, this is working out. I honestly thought I'd have real problems finding decent staff. But no, there's even a consultant. Have I got a desk for you? I think I have. Even though I haven't. Get in there anyway. You're better than those idiots. Right, good. Meanwhile, I've lost half my time already. Good grief. Whew. Staff room. I think we can have a reasonably big staff room. In fact, you know what? I'm going to make it even bigger than that. They can come straight out of training and straight into the staff room. And how many sofas I could fit in here? Loads. Nope. There. Whoop. There. They're a bit clumsy this morning. there, there. Ooh. Whoop! No, I don't want to do that. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, it's all going horribly wrong. Not quite with it. There we go. Lovely. Right. Now, before the idiot patients start turning up, I need to make sure that somebody is actually able to see them. Cool, this plan is a bit rubbish, isn't it? Toilets, pharmacy, I'm thinking, and perhaps GP's offices up here. And I can have loads of seats in the middle. This is what I am thinking. This may or may not be right. Oh, I've just realised actually I need to change my hospital policy to staff not leaving rooms. Because if staff start leaving rooms, chaos is going to ensue. Right, you, sir, you can go in there. And then we'll have the toilets over here. So if they come in feeling sick, they're not immediately sick on my floor. Sinks, toilets, plants.
Please do not litter the hospital.
Irritating woman. Okay, that means I'm going to need a handyman. You can go in there. Now, pharmacy, I think could just go here. And then they can go on their way out. Radiator, plump, bin. Sorted. And now we need a nurse. Nobody particularly amazing. I will have you. There we go. Right. If you come in and you've got a germ or an infection, I reckon I could probably deal with you. However, if you come in and you've got mental health problems, at the moment we cannot deal with you. So let's change that. I will have my psychiatric ward thing here. And I could probably, if I really needed to, have another one next to it. Skeleton sneaking behind the door. Nice plant for you to look at. A nice bin for you to put your junk in. A nice radiator to keep you warm. And a fire extinguisher for no reason whatsoever. There we go. Fantastic. Right. So now I need general diagnosis. Where's that gonna go? In this corner up here. Okay. Plant bin. Good. Right. I am now reasonably sorted for when the first people start turning up. I need a load of benches and a load of drinks machines. If I put the benches along here, like so. Run out of benches. And I put the drinks machines here, and here, and here, and here. You're just going to be surrounded by drinks machines. Awesome. Right. Just in time. Go me. Let's have another GP's office here. I'll make it identical to the last one because we don't want anybody thinking that there's favouritism going on. Now, they both need all this stuff. Radiator. Ooh. Oh, will it not let me? Oh, will it not let me? That's stupid. That's really silly. Oh, how annoying is that? Fine, well, you're not getting any stuff. I can't do that. They're going to have stuff. Let's start whinging. Bin, plant. Right, we're all sorted now. We're all sorted. The question is there another consultant? Oh, there so is. Is there another consultant? Yes, there is. Now, is there another consultant? I push in my luck. I'm having you because you can do all the things, so you can come in here. Is there another consultant that I could stick in general diagnosis? Oh no, but there is a surgeon psychiatrist dude. Definitely having you. There we go. Hey, this is getting better and better. Now, research-wise, I think that we could do with putting some more stuff into drugs. Because drugs can kill. If they're not good enough. Right, I'm going to have another GP's office here, but I don't need it right now. And in terms of diagnosing people with things, I think I might have a diagnosis wing over here. Or I could have a clinical wing over here. Diagnosis wing? Clinical wing. My clinical wing could be out here, you see. Oh, that's a difficult one. No, I'll have diagnosis, because I'm going to need quite a lot of room. Because we've got like x-ray and stuff. So if I have an x-ray here, that leaves enough room for a big thing over there. Oh, sorry, not x-ray, cardio, that's what I meant. I know what I mean. It's early on Sunday morning. I was woken up by my stupid pratty neighbours. It's a beautiful bank holiday weekend here. Everybody is getting peace and quiet except for me. But anyway, yeah, right, that's cool. So all I need now is some actual people. Oh, there's an actual person. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Well, when you walk in here, you're probably going to be freezing cold because I haven't bothered to put any radiators in the corridors. I'll just do that. One like here, like there and there. There we go. One of my doctors has become a consultant. Meanwhile, there are 6 people with bloaty head. No, I refuse to handle this emergency because I haven't got any clinics yet. Wonder who's become a consultant. It's him. He's a consultant surgeon. Yes! Yes! Excellent. This is good. This consultant psychiatrist dude, then. You can go, if you let me pick you up, you can go in psychiatry. And the other one can go in general diagnosis. The Mayor of Greater Trumpton is turning up. That's a bit early, sir. Unless you want some medical treatment, I'm not sure you should be here, but I will cordially invite you on the basis that there's no litter anywhere yet.
Patients are asked to be patient.
Ah, you're so hilarious. More patients. More patients. Can you imagine a freezing? It's not
Doctor,
too bad.
attend immediately in cardio, please.
It'll be cold near the benches, but that's okay. They can live. Maybe I will put one radiator here on the outside of the pharmacy. It's making disgusting noises. I'll have some benches down here as well, like so. And somebody answer that blimmin' phone! I wonder whether I can charge more for stuff. I'm tempted. Just 2% more. Just 2%. It's not very much, but every little counts. Oh, somebody is being disgusting. Right, he's a good handyman. I'll have him before he disappears. And I'm probably going to need another nurse to help the woman in the pharmacy when she gets tired. So we've started discovering things. This is good.
Watch out, we've got a VIP in the building.
We have. You see, he must have a disease. He's just signed in at reception. Fool. Where are you going? On my way to reception desk. Are you sure? Have we got to walk all the way around? Oh dear. Well, that's terrible. But on the plus side, I have cured my first patient. Hooray! A member of staff is threatening to resign. I think you'll find I've got my wage requests on grant, so that I don't have to deal with that nonsense. Oh, look, I've cured her. What did she have? TV personalities, wow. I find myself talking like that woman. It's really worrying. TV personalities. I don't think I've ever heard her say that. Maybe it will happen. Meanwhile, I'm making somebody do some unnecessary running in their underwear. Because why not? Oh, class appears to have broken over here. Or are the researchers a bit tired? The researchers are a bit tired. Well, at least the Mayor of Greater Trumpton can see that they have somewhere to put their feet up. Except this dude doesn't seem to want to sit down. Well, that's not my problem, is it? There we go. He's found a sofa that meets his requirements now. Yellow and...
Attend please?
Exactly like all the other ones. My cardio doctor's walked off. How dare you? There's a man standing around here waiting for you. Because I haven't put any benches down. I'm so sorry, sir. Have a drinks machine as well. Well, have a drink then. Ugh. Don't know why I bother. Do have another consultant in here, though. There you go. I'll let you see a consultant. Meanwhile, we've discovered the uncommon cold. Great. That'll be fun. What's wrong with this woman? Why are you wandering around? Are you in the queue for something? Oh, you are. Right. Good. You're in the queue for being charged 102%. I've researched cure equipment to 100%. How exciting. Does that mean it's all going into drugs now? Yes. Good. Because our new condition is infectious laughter. Oh no, that needs a psychiatrist, not drugs. That's a pity. Right, well, I need to think then about having a ward and a thingamajig. Operating theatre. So I'll take out some more money. I will buy this land here and we'll put a ward in. Honestly, the noises are disgusting. Disgusting. Now, I don't really know how big the ward's going to need to be because sometimes they use it, sometimes they don't. I'll have the desk there, and then I reckon I could fit maybe 3 more beds, possibly. Ooh, hang on a minute. I've turned that when I didn't want to turn it. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's a plant. There's some warmth. Excellent. And you, wandering around, can get in there. And what I can do is put a little collection of benches here. Not really a collection of benches if it's only halfway, is it? There we go. Uh-oh. Clinical decision time. We've discovered gallstones and we need an operating theatre. That's fine. I'm just about to build one. Just have a little bit of patience. Oh. I haven't quite got enough money. Gonna have to have a bit more patience.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Now, if I just make the operating theatre that big, I could probably get something else in here, like some toilets or a staff room. That's a good idea. Do you know what? That's really winding me up now. Could we all stop being disgusting, please? Right. Radiator. Fire extinguisher. Plant. Bin. Now, if I put a staff room here, the surgery people, otherwise known as surgeons, won't need to go as far to rest, which means that they won't be hiking across the hospital. And, in fact, if I also put in the video game, it won't take as long for them to recover. There we go. Sorted. Disgusting. Right, we got any more surgeons? No. We've got a psychiatrist who could probably do with a bit more training, though. There we go. And suddenly it's changed. More surgeons. Oh no, I'm running out of money to hire surgeons. We can't have that. There we go. Right, good. Let's just repair the cardio. And wait. Oh, we've discovered spare ribs. We're prepared for that. Has there been some sort of party going on? Or is this a meeting? I was going to say, is this a meeting of Alcoholics Anonymous? That, sorry, was horribly politically incorrect. Sorry. Edit that one out. But seriously, what's going on over here and why is nobody cleaning it up? What am I paying you for? Get on with it.
2 surgeons required in operating theatre.
It begins. Right, I've got consultant, surgeon, psychiatrist there, but I want him to be a psychiatrist more than I do a surgeon. Then there's a dude who can do all the things here. Dude who can do all the things. Can you go and do all the things in the operating theatre, please? What are you? Oh, you're a surgeon as well. Excellent. There we go. Why are they not cleaning up all the nonsense? When it said there was going to be infections and things, did it mean hire loads and loads and loads and loads of handymen? Because there was going to be loads and loads and loads and loads of litter. I see what you're doing. Customers are there. Let's get going. Get in the customers.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Here we go. In the middle of all this, there is a clinical decision. Uh-oh. We've exhausted all our diagnosis machines and we're not sure what's wrong. Well, you can wait for a minute and I'll build like a scanner or something.
Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
Gonna need some money to do that, though. I'm not quite sure how much more of a loan I can take out. Diagnosis. I've got scanner and x-ray. I can't afford either of them. And somebody's just died. Well, that's bad. Scanner. X-ray. X-ray. I've got to stop that. I really have. If I put it there, I'm going to have room for the scanner. X-ray. I think I can get in a reasonably small space. Yes, I can. Maybe just one more square, so we're not crammed in like sardines. Sardine X-ray. There we go. Good. Right, let's see if that helps. Oh, disgusting.
Doctor required in diagnosis.
Oh, there we go. People are going to X-ray, so it might be the right thing. And the Mayor of Greater Trumpton thinks I'm wonderful and has given me some cash. Which is just as well, because I think I'm going to need it.
Apologies to patients, the radiators are malfunctioning.
Brilliant. I can hear cash coming in and nobody's complaining. I think it might be time to go back to the casebook and just shove things up ever so slightly. Wow, discovered so much stuff. I can't believe how many drugs I've researched and they're almost not killing people. There we go. My psychiatrist hasn't got much to do, has he? He's having a little dance. Are these people with... No, I was going to say these people with psychiatric conditions, but they're not.
Staff announcement, patients with invisibility arriving.
You can't see them. Oh, that is gold. What's more gold is the fact that they're all worth $1,400. That one was worth $1,403, $1,406, $1,409. There's a whole load of inflation going on. Wow. Meanwhile, I'm going to need more diagnosis rooms. Paid for by the emergencies, although not quite paid for, in fact. Can I take any more money out? Oh, just enough for a scanner. Just enough. Whew, it's getting close. Right, scanner. Here we go. Scanner, scanner. That's a big room. I wonder whether I could put more than one fire extinguisher in. I don't even know whether that works, but I'm doing it anyway. One for each bit of machinery. And I can have an extra one. Oh, no, I can't. Why does it not let me do that? It's so annoying. Anyway.
Attend in the scanner room, please.
Money time. I've won an award for cures to deaths, an award for low number of deaths. Yes, just the one. I remember it well. Oh, I've just ended up with a load of money. Yay! Extra fire extinguishers time. Right, I'm going to pay off some of that loan then, straight away. There we go. Then I'm going to go into my casebook. I'm going to find the scanner. I'm going to put it up a little bit. There we go. Brilliant.
Two surgeons required in operating theatre.
It's getting
Doctor
busy.
required in GP's office.
It's getting busy. Not enough people, though. Definitely not enough people at the moment. building all this equipment.
Doctor required in X-ray.
I don't like it. I really, really, really hate that. I hate it more than anything in the whole world. You'll soon discover this.
We apologise for the extreme cold.
We have another clinical decision. It's bloaty head. Now, that's right. I still don't have a clinical wing, do I? I haven't got enough money to actually make a wing, which is really annoying. So, what I'm going to have to do is just put it anywhere. Oh, hang on. That's slack tongue. That's not right. Put it anywhere at all. Clinics. Inflation. I've got a bit of room here. I'll put it here. Could have the tiniest clinics in the whole world. Just like the real thing. There we go.
Doctor required an inflator room.
Straight away. Straight away. Where is it? Bloaty head. Oh, we're already charging quite a lot for it. Operating table's about to blow up. That's never good. And a VIP has heard how awesome I am. In you come. She's actually managed to say 2 things at once. That's incredibly clever. How do you do that? Another clinical decision. Oh, we need a fracture clinic. I can give you a fracture clinic, I'm sure. Got a little bit of space here in my non-clinical clinical area. Look at that. Tiny, but, you know, it'll do the job. Lovely.
Nurse required in fracture clinic, please.
As in the fracture clinic, not the disgusting noises. You are the least awful of the nurses. You can go in there.
Nurse required in functioning.
I'm charging too little for diag psychiatrist. Between you and me, that means I'm probably charging too little for an awful lot of things. Let's do it. I really hate having to do all these individually, but, you know, micromanagement and everything.
Doctor, attending surgeons required in operating theatre.
She's doing it again. How are you managing to do more than one thing at once? If I could perfect saying more than one thing at once, I'd make more than one video at once. Ah. That would get interesting. Right. Anyway, look at all this money. All up to 105. Oop. No, 105. Don't get too carried away. There we go. Lovely. Pay for all these demands for money from the doctors, but in actual fact it will just pay for all this stuff to be fixed. I will replace my operating table, as I'm sure that they've probably brought out a better one. And then we have to go all the way down here, slightly blurry. Repair the cardio, which I will actually replace, and the X-ray, which I will replace, and the scanner, which I will not because I can't afford it.
Nurse required in pharmacy.
Thanks, earthquake. Emergency time. 12 people with gut rot.
Patients with gut rot arriving.
12. Oh my god, this is going to be amazing. How much money am I going to have? Woo-hoo-hoo.
Doctor required an inflator room in GP's
Oh
office.
yes. 370. 371. 372. 372. 373. I don't know why it does that. 374. Why does it do that? Just get a little bit more, just a little bit more. Every time. Look at me dealing with this emergency. Super quick. I am genuinely amazing. Absolutely genuinely amazing. Whew. Wowzers. Out of a maximum bonus of 3,600, I've earned 3,600. Not very much really, was it, for that sort of chaos? Meanwhile, they're now demanding a slack tuck clinic. Great. I still don't have enough money for a clinical wing, so I'm going to put it down here. There we go. Tiny. Tiny. One fire extinguisher, 2 fire extinguishers. Don't know whether it's even helping. Nothing's blown up yet. Oh god, what do you want now? You now want a hair restoration clinic? Calm down, everybody. Good grief. Whew. It's getting crazy. However, I do have the money and the space to put those things in. Surround you with the fire extinguishers. That's all of the clinics. I didn't need a clinical wing. I've got all the clinics. Go me. I've even got a little area here where I can put some benches down for people to wait. There we go. Now, my problem might well be running out of doctors now, because there's so much going on. But I don't have any in the classroom. That's bad. Junior doctor? Join me. Oh, you can't.
Doctor, attend in the scanner room, please.
Oh, well. I don't know where you think you're going. Oh, he's heading for the staff room. Right, you're not even the best teacher I could have anyway. I need somebody who can do absolutely all the things. Somebody like... do you want to go away? Somebody like... this dude. This dude here. Where is he? He's in the operating theatre. Well, sir, I know that I dumped you there, but now I need you for something else. And I'll give you all the pay rises you want if you just come over here and teach everybody... hang on a minute, you're not the right one. If you... no, you're not the right one either. If you... no, you're still not the right one. You? Yeah, you. Come over here and teach all the things. But first, I admit, you do need a bit of a rest. I killed somebody in the middle of all of that. Oh, consultant surgeon. I kind of assumed that there wouldn't be that many good staff, but actually there are loads of them. I've already managed to replace my surgeon. Oh no, psychiatrist, I don't want you to train. No, don't do that. It's this guy that I want to train. You can go off and psychiatrist yourself or something. Or you could just stand around. There we go, you can go and make yourself useful. Now, do I need another GP's office, and why are people dying? I thought we were doing quite well on that front, but apparently we're not. Are they dying of germs and inflammation and infections? Oh no! What's going on here?
Doctor, attend in psychiatry, please.
Psychiatrist having a fight with a door? And now everybody needs to see a psychiatrist and they can't because the door's broken.
GP's office.
This is a problem that we do have occasionally. What I have to do is remove the whole thing. Send the thing mad. And then put it back in again. Sorry. I'm so sorry. If you... do you know, I'm less sorry now that you've just vomited on my floor.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Disgusting. No. Just... ugh. Dear... awful. Just for that, I'm going to make you wait a bit longer. Actually, don't make him wait any longer, Jenny, because he'll just vomit all over your floor. Horrible.
Doctor, attend in psychiatry, please.
Right, can we have a psychiatric person in, please, now? Because this woman is actually dying. What queue are you in? Oh, you're not. You're in the toilet. You're not in a queue? That's a bit strange. Right, I've now got no doctor turning up for psychiatry. Goodness sake. Let me get this... I just spotted a consultant there. Let me get this consultant in. And then somebody who can also do other stuff can come in here. There we go. interesting that I do seem to be having a bit of a staff shortage. And then I see this guy just wandering around. Well, this woman is very definitely dying. Can we put her to the front of the queue, please? I know she lied to me and said she wasn't in a queue. But she was in a queue. It's all lies. Meanwhile, I'm winning all the awards. Impressive reputation, impressive overall value, cured more patients, low deaths, impressive cures to death ratio. That means that I can pay off a considerable amount of my loan. Get in. How are we doing in the whole winning thing? Hospital's worth a ton. Need to cure a lot more people. Need to cure 50% of visitors, is that all? And basically just need to have lots more money. Well, nobody's complaining, are they? About how much I'm charging them. So what I might do is just randomly charge a bit more for some things. Not even all the things, just random things. There we go. Good. All I can see is dollars. This is working for me, I like it. Now, in terms of my machines, I imagine I could probably replace some of these. I'm not quite sure from a research perspective. Oh, I've actually researched all the things. Oh, in that case, if I go around replacing all the machines, they will definitely be the best ones available. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. And then I can do one of my favourite things to do, which is to destroy the classroom. Not the classroom, the research area, because it just means that we've done everything in that area and I don't need it anymore, which I always think feels like a bit of an achievement. And now I've got all these researchers just going, I don't know what to do. Well, you can go home.
Doctor dismissed.
Are you a consultant? No, well, you can go home as well.
Doctor dismissed.
Are you a consultant? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Doctor dismissed.
What about you? Nope.
Doctor dismissed.
You get away with it, sir, because you're a consultant.
Doctor, attend in the scanner room, please.
And you need to go and attend in the scanner room.
Doctor required in GP's office.
What's going on here? Good grief. Pay off my loan, pay off my loan. There we go. Right, now I can completely pay off my loan. Get in. Just in time for 8 people with King
Staff
complex.
announcement. Incoming patients with the King syndrome.
Are we going to be able to do that? I've just accepted that a bit blindly. I think I'm going to have to just take the loan back out again and build another psychiatric thing for that. I do have room for another one, just providing you don't mind going through a very narrow corridor. That's a lot of people who need psychiatric treatment. That's not standard at all. But it doesn't matter because I am prepared. Here they come.
Apologies to patients, the radiators are malfunctioning.
Just doing a little square dance there. Right, have I got any psychiatrists knocking about? I have. Okay, so let's do this twice as quick.
GP's office.
Oh, so much cash.
Nurse required in pharmacy. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor, attending psychiatry, please. Doctor required in general diagnosis. Epidemic warning.
Uh-oh. I had a big grin on my face then, because did you notice how the psychiatric people were doing things identically, and that has amused me enormously. However, your doctors have discovered a contagious strain of heaped piles. If you declare an epidemic, you pay a fine, you take a reputation hit, and all of your patients will be vaccinated automatically. However, if you attempt a cover-up, you have limited time to cure all infected patients before the health authorities find out. If a health inspector does visit and finds an epidemic cover-up still in progress, he can take drastic action. Drastic? Like what? Set the place on fire? Close it down? Ooh, let's find out. Let's attempt to cure the patients. Oh, there's one. Look, blobs. Just cleaned your keyboard. Right, are there any others? Can anybody see any infectious green blobs? There's an infectious green blob in the pond there. Infectious green blobs, where are you? I can't see any others. Is it just her? That's an epidemic. Oh no. Infectious green blob. Infectious green blob. There's another one and another one. Oh boy. What have I let myself in for here? There could be blobs everywhere. I think that's it. I'm not seeing any others. I'll speed things up a bit. The VIP had better not have an infectious green blob over his head. I'm excited by the fact that I'm charging too little for diagnostic ward. I'm also excited by the fact that one of my doctors has become a consultant. Now, all those people who had green blobs over their heads appear to have been cured. And if they have, that means, surely, that I have no more infectious disease epidemic thingies. I'm not sure about that. It might reoccur, but anyway, I'm going to get another handyman in because I'm not sure we're keeping up. Anybody seen any green blobs? I'm not seeing any green blobs. I think I've sorted it. Which is just as well because I've run out of time. Let's find out.
2 surgeons required in operating theatre.
News of your epidemic has reached the Ministry of Health. Prepare for a visit. Oh no. Oh no. Not supposed to be having epidemics. Right, well, come on then. Ministry of Health dude. Wherever you may be. Are you not coming? God, that guy's got 2 broken legs. That's appalling. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever seen anybody with 2 broken legs before. Even I could make that diagnosis. He's got 2 broken legs. Send him through all the stuff anyway. The health inspector has heard rumours that your institution was dealing with a bad case of heaped piles. How dare you call it an institution? It's a world-class hospital for people with 2 broken legs. However, he has not managed to find evidence to corroborate these rumours. The government have decided to award you a lot of money. Compensation for the damage that these lies have done for your hospital's good name. Yes! Hurrah! It actually says hurrah! It's way ahead of me. Results! Look at all the money I've got now. I've paid off my loan. I've got emergencies coming in.
Incoming patients with fractured bones.
Oh dear. They're going to get ahead in the queue of the chap with 2 broken legs. Do you think any of them are going to have 2 broken legs rather than 1? Here they come. 1. None. Oh, you're a lying little... You haven't got anything broken. I'm disgusted. Unless the fractured bone is in your head. Ah, that is a possibility. Look. Fractured head bone. Oh dear, well I feel so terribly sorry for you. Not as sorry as I feel for the man with 2 broken legs who we are putting through every scanner in the world, knowing very well what's wrong with him. This is going to need repairing in the middle of all this, I reckon. Oh, I'm so good at emergencies, it's almost disgusting. Oh. Look at that. Meanwhile, we've got a lot of people starting to stand around. Why is this? Don't stand around. Sit down on these lovely benches that were always here. Oh, they are standing around. Is it for the pharmacy? Why would you not just sit on a bench over here? You fools. What's wrong with you? Idiots. Why would you do that? Oh. Silly people. Tell you what, it's getting dead busy, isn't it? The Premiership footballer thinks I'm amazing. To be honest, I think I'm amazing as well. There weren't any other diagnosis things, were there? I think I've got all of them. I've got all the diagnosis things, all the clinics, all the facilities.
Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
I'm going to have another staff room. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to have another huge, big, massive staff room. I'm going to get rid of my classroom because I don't think I need any more doctors because there's a doctor's disco going on over here. I'm going to get rid of that. Oh, right in the middle of my plans. I've got plans. I'm going to declare it. How bad can it be? How much can my reputation take a hit? Not very much, apparently.
GP's office.
Right, get out of the staff room. I've got plans. I've got plans for an entire staff room block. Here we go. Right, you're going to have to move because this is going to be the most awesome thing ever. Where are we going to put the door? Put the door there. Right. How many? How many do you reckon? How many do you reckon? Oh my god, this is going to be amazing. Stunning, in fact. Stunning in its idiocy. Oh, yeah.
Nurse required in fracture clinic, please.
Woo! No, stop interrupting my plans. Oh, yes. No! I'm just trying to build the world's biggest staff room. Please stop this now. Right now. Now. Thank you. Look at them. They're outside going, let us in. We know this is the best staff room in the whole universe. Please let us in. And I'm going, no. No, because I'm not ready yet. The thing like I do with the benches, look. Hey.
Required in operating theatre.
And one's on the end. You can have your own personal TV. And last but not least... Oh, please don't tell me this doesn't fit. Oh, there we go, just in the corner there. What about this one? Oh, does it not fit? Bother. Oh, well. The giant staff room is open. Look at them, they can't wait to get in. I can't wait to get in. It's the best thing ever. Except it's cold. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit any radiators in, so you might just have to put up with it. There we go. Oh my god, that is just gold. Let's try and cover up this epidemic now, shall we? I see you, bug-ridden man. I see you, bug-ridden woman.
Attend in the scanner room, please.
Oh, you could be a bloke, actually. Oh, you are a bloke. I couldn't tell you were behind a screen. That's what they're there for. God, it's getting really busy, isn't it? Is that what's causing all the infections and things? Just too many people. Right, who's buggy?
Doctor needed in hair restoration.
I'm not seeing any others. I can only see two. It's not really much of an epidemic, is it? But then I can't complain if I'm going to get loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of money for the whole... Why are you not... Why are you stopped? What's going on?
GP's office.
Have we got another door problem? Oh no. Ooh, don't do that. There's just so many people. This is turning into chaos. Why are you not sitting down on the benches? Because there aren't enough benches. Ooh.
Doctor required an inflator room.
We've discovered a new condition. It's slack tongue. What? Oh! My slack tongue clinic got destroyed in the last earthquake. No! No wonder they're all standing around. Oh. No fair. On the plus side, I do have just a little bit of room. You're lucky. You're lucky. Because this isn't strictly a clinical area, but I'll do it just for you. The two radiator theory's not really worked very well here, has it? There we go. I'll even let you sit down and have a drink. But only just. Oh, that's really annoying. For those people who don't know, right, If that happens, you can't use the room anymore at all. It's dead. And if it happens with too many clinics, you end up with no room left for things and you get mad. At least that's what happens to me. Oh, perfection ruined. But this doctor's doing stupid things as well. Why are the doctors not coming out? Oh God, I've just seen another buggy woman. Quick. Benton didn't lose there. Overworked doctors, that is not a good thing. Because I stopped training doctors because I didn't think I'd need any more. And now they're all going to be crap doctors, aren't they? I'll have you. There we go. You can be my backup. News of the epidemic's appeared and there's still a man standing here. Send him home? Yeah, you go home. There's a woman as well. There's a woman. You go home. You can go home and all. Look. He's come to check. Look. There are no buggy people around here, sir. No buggy people. Oh. I attempted to hide it and they fined me 2,000 thingies. 2,000? Oh, it's worth hiding all the thingies for that. Some slightly dead people starting to appear. Am I anywhere near finishing this level? Because it is starting to get a bit chaotic. Oh yes, look, I am. Don't need much more. These emergencies will help.
Staff announcement. Incoming patients with baldness.
Can we get to this woman, please? She really is nearly dead. It's not good. The thing is, do you know what? I'll send her home because if she's only just seen a GP, she's going to die on the premises, isn't she? And you here, you can go home and all. My reputation can handle it. Oh no. I'm going to declare that one because my reputation is wonderful. But what is going on? Why are all these people suddenly dying? Go home. This is turning into a dying, buggy mess. Just how I like it. This is like last time, isn't it? It's getting crazy busy. But it's alright, because before everything really goes horribly wrong, should do it by the end of the year. I can hear a lot of cheering. Have I done it yet? No. A lot of cheering, but not a lot of cheering. Oh, one of my doctors has gone crazy. Really? How's that happen when I've got the biggest staff room in the known universe? Tiredness. It's him. It's Fenton. In the psychiatric area. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it? There we go. Get in there. People are dying because of that now. Look at him. Using all the facilities. Now we'll declare that one as well because I've realised I can get away with it. And have I done it? Oh, 5 more people to go. Ooh, you're nearly dead. You can go home. You're kind of dying. You can go home. Is it because they haven't got enough benches to sit on? Is it really my fault that all these people are dying? Of course it is. There we go, you can sit outside the toilet. Why not sit on the toilet? Yeah, patients start getting a bit more dead if you give them
Doctor, attend in the scanner room, please.
nowhere to sit down. That's the problem. However, it's the 24th of October and I reckon I've done it. I so have. I'll take this emergency anyway. Because I want to show off. But, hey, It's the dance of the slack tongue, people. There we go.
Doctor required in X-ray. Warning, epidemic alert.
Again?
In GP's office.
Oh, I can afford to declare it, though. My reputation is just so utterly brilliant. Which seems a bit cheaty in many ways, but why would you want to run round with a spray can cleaning people's keyboards?
We apologise for the extreme cold.
Christmas has arrived,
Doctor attending psychiatry.
and I think you'll find that my utter awesomeness has led to a load of people dying, but my utter awesomeness has led to me not having to worry about any of these skulls, because I have done it! We at the Ministry are very impressed by your hospital running abilities. You are currently a golden boy in the health department. How dare you? We think you'd prefer a slightly tougher job. I would. Am I interested in working at Greenpool Hospital? I think you'll find that I am. Come back in the next episode and we will be getting into the pool of green.
Gameplay Gen.